lived, like where I lived, so it was like I
Yeah.
lived, so it was like so close. I tell people, bro, because a lot of people they see LA, but they don't know LA for real. And we're
Yep.
literally down the block. Your ops are literally
y-
down the street.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
You walk to them. You don't even need a car. Like,
Nuh-uh. You literally across the street is right there.
and that's all across Boyle Heights. Every part.
Yep.
Like, I don't think there's a part in Boyle Heights that's not claimed for some
Uh-uh.
neighborhood.
Everything's claimed. Everything's claimed. You know,
Wow.
so some people have more territory than others, but it's like, yeah, it is like, yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are one of the oldest for sure, if not the
Yeah.
oldest.
Yeah.
Like
Well, one of them, not the oldest, but one of the oldest.
yeah, yeah, up there. But
Yeah.
and so then, how do you see? Like you've been going on these, like honestly, bro,
Yeah.
like so real quick, I never got into it with. So I'm in the middle right now. I have a bunch of like northerner.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get too street, but like northern type people. Some of them love me, some of them hate on me. I
Yeah.
got Southsiders that got love for me, and some that hate on me.
Yeah.
When I was in LA I lived there for 14 years, bro. I never had no hate, because I wasn't
Yeah.
looking for myself.
Yeah.
But like, do you ever trip out how the internet's way different than in real life?
Yeah, yeah, way different. But you get a lot of people that never been around, never been nowhere, never like, you get little kids that don't understand the game or nothing like that, and they're just gonna open their mouth and think like, they're gonna say what they say. That's why like I don't even pay attention to comments. Like I don't even care. Like say what you want. I know what I'm about. I don't care. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Just how you're carrying yourself, I feel like you can go far. Like even with
I
like
appreciate
they
that.
say, yeah. Like I never went to prison, so
Yeah,
I never had to make those commitments that a lot of my
yeah,
homeboys. And so I always tell people like I'm not the one to tell you those kind of like I don't like the prison genre or like
yeah,
I don't want to hear about that, bro. Like to be honest, like I
yep,
never. So I'm not trying to hear about those war stories. Really,
exactly.
figure out because life outside of prison is really hard by itself.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah, it is.
Just
Yep,
paying rent, bro. You know what I mean?
yep.
Just going to work.
Now imagine doing a stretch and then coming out back to life. you know,
I know. How was that
It-
though? How was the transition?
uh, it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. I was still like I go to like crowded places will make me uncomfortable. Like like because I did most of my time cell time, so it's like you get out and you're just like, oh damn, I'm out now. Like you just gotta like learn to adapt. To me, it was like more like, all right, lock in. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Like let's get this money. That's what really helped me. Just setting a routine and just being like, let's get it like this, and the same thing. Just routine. We have
Yeah,
routine in there, so out here, just stick to the routine.
yeah. Because it can get a little overwhelming too if you don't just like stick to the, like
Yeah,
boom, boom, and a lot of times we want to get somewhere without knowing that there's a
exactly.
process. You know what I mean? There's a process to it. So you just gotta be patient. But I'm not that patient, bro. That's one of my flaws. Is
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not.
what. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't patient before, but that's one thing that prison time is like the hurry up and wait. That's like the motto: hurry up and wait. So it's like it teaches you patience.
Bro, the furthest I know about prison is working at Homeboy Industries for 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Because
And you seen all that?
and
Yeah.
what happened was my story's crazy, bro, because I was using while I was working there, and then
Oh, damn.
but I went there as a USC graduate, bro. I didn't go there like as
Oh
a home.
shit.
I went
Yeah.
there as a professional photographer, and they hired me
Oh,
like a career, like I
oh,
was
that's
in the
love.
marketing department, bro. You know what I mean?
Damn. That's
And
right.
then
Hell yeah.
I was still like I was like messing with celebrities, going on or tour with Bruno Mars and Lindsay
Damn.
Lohan. And this is when Instagram was just starting, 2011, 12, 13.
Oh, okay. I was locked up at that time. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just loving LA, homie, and I'm
Yeah.
from a small town, Santa Rosa, making it in the big city, bro.
Yeah.
But
It's like damn.
but
Oh,
because
that'll
back
get
then,
you right there.
but back then it was good.
Yeah.
Before
He said back then it was good.
before the F word,
Oh, the vent. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, before that, it was good, homie. So we were powdering our beats, we were doing our
Yeah. Yeah.
thing, and enjoying
Everything was
LA,
cool.
bro. But I was going wild, and then the Homeboy Industries, the homies there inspired me to get sober, fool. And I went to rehab. I had to go to
Oh,
rehab
damn.
and live with those fools.
Damn. What the?
And
That's
I was
crazy.
in rehab at Santa Monica, 11th Street, with all
Oh, yeah.
Southsiders, fool, doing program with them.
Yeah.
And
Programming.
yeah, fool, and like I got a gang of tattoos that show where I'm from, and it was all love, fool, and we were
Hell yeah.
just
It's always all love.
yeah, fool. And then when I got out, they needed help at Homeboy Industries, and I got them in, fool. I got them in. There
Oh,
was like a
damn.
raffle that people had to go through, but I was like, go through
Yeah,
the back.
get you in. Hell yeah. Yeah, well, that's one thing they do. They do give a lot of jobs to people that don't get opportunities like that. So
Yeah,
that's a good thing about them.
yeah, I didn't know about the politics and all that, honestly,
Yeah, yeah.
because I never went to prison. is just something that I stay
Yeah,
away from because I
yeah,
feel like if I've never gone there, who am I even to hate on what they call dropouts? I don't even like to call them that because it's like
yeah,
it's not for me, right? Like that's like if I never went to the major leagues, you know.
yeah,
I can't talk about playing in the major leagues if I just played. No disrespect, but I played like not the minors, but
yeah.
just you know,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
try to respect my place. You know, like
Yeah, I get you.
in the '90s, we had to be everybody that was outside had to be
Yep,
somebody.
yep,
So I did everything to be outside. But once
yeah,
I went to college, bro, I wanted to change my life. You know, my
yeah,
grammar's
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah. So you started like,
But
I think it's the education probably that, you know,
yeah.
getting
So
that education.
how do you see that? How are you feeling about the whole like scene right now? Because it's in one way there's a lot
I,
of hate, but there's a lot of like we're popping,
yeah,
as
yeah. You
people.
guys got a lot of artists running. Yeah, well,
No,
Mexicans in
but
general, we're popping. Yeah,
just all of us, we're all popping.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
We're
like
getting
even if
things going right
we're
now.
just coming up, our people are like getting respect in the rap
Yeah,
game.
yeah, and not only that, it's like now it seems like our own people are actually listening to like you know our people rapping now. That's the main thing. Because before it would be like, man, I ain't trying to hear that. That's what a lot of people would say. Like, man, put this on better. You know. Now it's just more like, yeah, put when you hear like people talk, but like, hey, put this fool on, whoop whoop, and then bam, and it's a raza dude. You know. So it's like it's love. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, bro. Because be honest, when I was in LA, homie, all the homies, none of us were listening to Chicano rap, except for
I
the
know.
only person we were listening to was Conejo, probably,
Yeah,
and the rest
probably.
we were just listening to like Tupac, 50 Cent, you know,
Yeah.
Brother Lynch. Like we
Yeah,
were
I
just
grew up listening to more like that, like Tupac or 50 Cent, especially. You know, that
yeah.
one because he was
I was living in
popular.
LA when he blew up, bro.
Yeah, yeah, those times that
I was
was.
going to the club when in the club he blew
Man,
up.
man, it's like everywhere you went, you'll hear a car that'll be bumping it. You
Yeah,
know, it would be love. I remember that.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have? Are there any young artists that you like the Chicano artists, Latino, LA artists, Southern
Um,
California artists, Northern
I,
California,
I
young
said
guys?
before, I like Peso a lot. I think he's the way he flows and everything like that. He's got potential to be like a major superstar. You know, if he's already not considered one now. You know,
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
I like his music.
yeah. I'm gonna ask you a quick question. If you don't like
Yeah,
it,
of
let me
course.
know. But it's just a little edgy. It has to do with peso.
Okay.
So for me, people, I'm gonna give you my opinion first. That's why I like to do it,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you have time to think about it.
Okay.
So people are trying to call peso a hood hopper. I would first of all, I don't know. I don't get too into it, but what I would say is, who cares? It's none of your business. But second of all,
Hmm.
if we are going to talk about it, he went from being in a community that he grew up in into moving into a gang. Doesn't like just because you didn't grow up in that actual block, they don't know that fools. They start to get influence from other homies, and they start kicking it over here. I'm not saying that it's like it's better to be there or not, but like there's homies probably from Plato Flats that don't live in the projects, but they got love in the projects, right? So
Hmm.
like I wouldn't consider him a hood hopper. I would just say that he lived in Maywood and then he got
Um,
influenced and
honestly,
he
I don't know too much about that. Like I don't look into like things like that, so
yeah
I can't really speak on it because I don't know anything about that. You know, I just like his music. You know, I just know that he's in good standings wherever he's at, so that's all that matters. You know, he never dropped out or nothing.
exactly
So like I don't know about anything else. Like I don't know. You know, so I
yeah.
can't even speak on that.
And why when somebody gets popular, why do we got to get in all the details? Why can't we just support them? You feel me?
Well, it's good. Well, a lot of people. I mean, it's like that. You know, you gotta have the streets behind you and shit. You know, not to
Yeah, I
say he
get
don't
it.
got them, because I mean, a lot of people around me. That's like they're number one right now. They're like,
That's my
man,
favorite rapper right now.
yeah, yeah, he's
I
getting
like him.
off,
I
dog.
like him.
Yeah,
That
he's
hey,
getting
like, that
off.
song Go. That song Go or
Yeah,
whatever or Run. I think or
yeah.
Run.
I think it was Run, the
Run.
main
Yeah,
one. I
that
like
one.
the one he did with NLE Chopper. That one's he
That
did
one
that.
too.
Yeah, and even on
I
Kendrick's
always
album, he got off.
yeah, and then that one where he says Kendrick's. It sounds like Kendrick is bigging him up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, Peso said it
Yeah,
earlier.
Peso did it. Yeah, tell
Like,
him Peso did it. They're like, he's hard. You know, I give him his respect.
what you think about the Lefty feature?
I think his song did what it was supposed to. You know, I think his feature did what it was supposed to. That look at that. That thing is like anywhere you look, you open up your phone, boom, you hear that part. You know, people are dancing to his part or whatever. He did his thing. You know, yeah, exactly. You know, so
Yeah,
you can't really knock it. Like, yeah, he did his
yeah,
thing.
no, man. It's hard because I always try to be. Me and him got a little bit of funk, but
Hmm.
I'm always honest though. And I said like even if he like he wasn't rapping good enough to be on that album,
Yeah.
Kendrick got the best out of him. And like I
Yep.
like that part, bro. Like when you hear that part, you want
Yep.
it to keep going. You want
That
it to
part
keep
actually
going.
caught me by surprise. That one, when I heard it, I was like, oh shit, that's that fool. I was like, oh, that's
I think
love,
it's
you
kind
know?
of sick, actually. Like the
Yep.
spooky and the hilarious part. I like those two
Yep.
words.
Yep.
Like you can play with that a lot.
I think it did enough. It did what it was supposed to do, you know?
Yeah, I was just trying to tell Lefty, bro. Like I met Lefty. I'm the creator of the Food Community Podcast, bro.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
the whole thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
The whole idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the idea of the whole thing.
Oh,
And
okay,
then
I
I
didn't know
brought
that.
LA
Yeah.
Icon on, and then me and him and the other fool, we got into it. Uh,
Oh, okay.
just because I'm not into politics and all that, bro. I'm an artist, you know. I just wanted
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
I was like, I came for the music, bro. I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm gonna go back up north, dog. Peace out.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
feel
can
you.
keep all that shit.
I
You know
feel
what I
you.
mean?
I mean,
Because when I'm
there's a
in
lot
LA,
like that we
fool, I
do.
get a lot of love. You know, I don't want the conflict. I get
Yeah,
a lot of love
exactly.
when I'm in LA. So,
Yeah,
and I'm a
I feel
guest,
you.
homie. So I feel like I can't be disrespecting
Yeah,
Angelinos.
it's
I
just
gotta
like anywhere anyone goes. It's like if I go anywhere like that, I don't have no like enemies like that. Like I'm not gonna go to someone's hood and act like I'm the shit. You know, I'm not
yeah,
gonna go somewhere and be like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, and be like, what's up, homie? I'll respect. You know, it's your
yeah,
hood, respect. As long as
exactly.
I don't
That's
get
how you
disrespected,
survive.
it's cool. As long as I don't get disrespected, it's good. You know, but if I get
Yeah,
disrespected, it's a different story. But other than that, like, nah, nope, it's pointless. You know, to be acting like that.
yeah. Do you trip out how like a lot of people don't understand LA when you throw the four up or
Oh
like
yeah, we get that. We get that a lot. I seen it like on the first, because when I first did my first music video, we had blue 4 dots in the background. You know,
yeah,
big, big.
saw
So
that.
yeah,
Saw that.
so people were like people were like dissing you guys, saying all this and that. And I was like, you don't even know I'm from LA. They're like, are you dumb? You know, I was just like, I just ignore it. Like you guys are, like, you don't know, so you can't even speak up. Like you speaking on something and trying to bang on something when it's like I've been in the field, you know. You probably haven't even been in the field. Like those people that are dissing, like you probably ain't even been in the field like that. So just, you know, I just ignore.